Alright guys, welcome back. I'm the MSPainter, that's me. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different than my other ones. Don't worry, I'm still MSPainter, but today I thought we should I should do, because you guys aren't drawing, you're just watching me draw, that's weird. I thought we should do a Western duel. You heard me here, folks. So what we're gonna start off doing is getting ourselves some uh, buildings, kind of like in a western area. So it's gonna be the big saloon. There's always a saloon. You know that. And so far so good, right? So before we draw our duelers, we gotta kind of set the scene, as I learned in art school. So we got the desert sand, and let's edit a custom color. So what I was taught in art school was you always want to get kind of like a good shade of things going. Kind of get that. Yeah, kind of get that dirt patchy road. And maybe a little cactus here too. No, that's too close. This is where one guy's standing. This was because we're drawing 2D art. It's a little hard to draw 3D art with this kind of program. Just kidding. It's really simple. I'll do that in another video. But there's our shading. What's next is we're going to need to fill up the little houses. And then we need to kind of start off, this is the saloon. So, it's got this big thing here. Saloon. That's the saloon. It's got those little doors, little slide, not the sliding doors, but they go, like that. They also got some windows. Let's put those in. We're gonna need a little square here, square there, maybe more windows. Oop, more windows. Another window here. And we'll make a little bit bigger and a small window here. Now that we did that, we fill those up. Now we got that. Next thing is to fill the sky up. It's high noon, so we can put the sun here. Kind of fill that up. It's high noon. So we gotta. It's high noon. This is when Western duels happen. Take my advice. I've been to one. Old Tucson, in fact. It wasn't a reenactment. Trust me. I know my ins and outs. All right, now we're gonna draw the cowboy. So cowboy, he's got his his booties. A little boot. One boot, and then another boot. He's proportional, don't worry about it. And then he's got his shorts on. Yeah, just like that. And he's like, this will be him. Don't worry. Everyone in the Western age was almost as big as the things. This will be his holster. And now we're going to draw the gun. Now the gun, we're going to use the same shader we used. This will be the handle. And then we got the barrel and the classic revolver, and here's the hammer. So there's his gun. But of course, cowboys wears his hat, right? And so here's his head, and here's his hat. There you go. It's very good. Don't forget. Now another thing is that in art school you always have to define the body. So we always gotta for example, like, we can't just do 2 nipples and a belly button and expect to get results. We gotta make sure we define the body. So we gotta give him like a little gut, belly button, his nips, He's got rock art abs. Okay, that's him. Now, this is what all cowboys look like. Now we gotta draw the bandito. Bandits were very flamboyant men back then. They had their they stood on pink fluffy bricks. They didn't wear shoes. They just had just stood on top of them. So this is him, and of course no one in this is nude. He's got his black pants on. There we go. And here's him. He's also got his black suit on, and it's a short sleeve. So there's one sleeve. Here's the other, and now we can draw his hand and that, and then we gotta draw his holster. See, I made one extra color for shading, and look how much it's come in handy. It's become this guy's holster, this guy's gun handle, and the shading for the ground. That's something you gotta note when you go to art school. And here's the bandito's head, a little bit less square than sheriff's. And as I draw this, I'm thinking I'm gonna go for kind of like a Zorro type feel, you know. So we gotta get that kind of mask going, and he's just like freaking mad. He's an evil bandito, and banditos have long guns. There's the sights. Here's the barrel. Here's the hammer. So this is the Western duel at high noon. Always make sure you define things. So this lesson, I just wanted to make a quick cover up. Always make historical accuracies if you're making something like this. Remember, I know my history. I went to art school. I learned this stuff, so I'm going to transmit it to you, people who don't have enough money to go to art school. Just remember, one color can serve lots of purposes. Always define your characters. And if you're a good storyteller, you can come up with a good backstory for these guys. If you're expecting me to just, tell you the backstory of this cowboy and the backstory of this bandito, I'm not going to tell you because I'm not a good writer. But, oh, and real quick before we finish this drawing, there's always, that a few people who are they want to watch the duel. So you want to, like I said, you want to keep the historical accuracies in place, or you just want to make sure. You just want to make sure that you get those accuracies. Make sure you get historical accuracies. Don't forget that one color can serve many purposes. And that's about it. That's it.